Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So today we got some news that next Thursday, June 9th, we're going to have yet another Fusion champion coming into Raid. So we're going to go over that. We're going to go over Plarium's breakdown and then go over his actual skills. But I want to know from you guys, what do you all think about the frequency of Fusions recently? So they've basically been back to back to back. Like we have a Fusion, like a week or two break, and then another Fusion. Personally, I like it. I'm a big fan that they've been a lot more fragment fusions versus the classic fusions where it's get 4 epics, get all the rares, because for a while they were really diluting the overall champion pool. And we have so many champions as it is, and it's really making 10x events less and less valuable. So let me know what you guys think. But let me go ahead and go over here and pull this up. We're going to go first over this Plarium's breakdown of it. I'm going to have my webcam so you guys can actually see this and read along with me. But basically, it's a Demon Spawn Legendary Champion defense-based Spirit Affinity. So Helicath is the tank that significantly mitigates the incoming damage your team receives. The given skill set makes this champion viable both in PvP and PvE content. So let's take a closer look at his kit. With his A1, Helicath attacks an enemy twice and has a chance to place a weakened debuff at the same time. He ignores shield and block damage on the opponent. With the help of his A2, he attacks everyone and places a Valkyrie-like shield on all allies. This is very important. The more defense Helicath has, the stronger the shield becomes, as it directly depends on his defense. Using his A3, Helicath places a block damage on all allies, making him useful for unkillable clan boss teams, which is very awesome. Once this buff is removed, stolen, or expires, Helicath immediately places an increased defense buff on that very champion instead. Very nice. The passive skill allows Helicath to increase his defense for each ally under block damage buff, bringing more damage as he is a defense-oriented champion, and I assume also bigger shields as well. Moreover, he will counterattack each time an ally is hit while under a block damage buff. Now let's go ahead and check out the skill kit of this champion. Let me turn the webcam back on as well. So this is what he looks like. He looks absolutely awesome. But I mean, Plarium never really disappoints with most of their champions. They always look pretty sick, and I'm looking forward to actually seeing his model in game. But looking at his abilities, obviously this champion seems to be a very clan boss focused champion. I'm very interested in seeing how big this shield is actually going to be, how much base defense he actually has. We don't have any of that information just yet. I'm also very interested in seeing what the book requirements are going to be. The block damage is for 2 turns, which is very good. So if we have a good amount of books going into this, it's probably going to be pretty easy to make him work with block damage clan boss teams, right? I would assume so. And I mean, a pretty big shield. So his A2 with the shield is going to be very nice, but I'm not for sure how much it's going to work with the clan boss setup, but it could be really good, maybe for a different, like an Infinity type team or something along those lines, especially if it's a shield comparable to Valkyrie. But either way, block damage, unkillable clan boss. I'm really liking they're going that route. Now, his counterattack should be pretty good whenever people get attacked under a block damage buff. So his counterattack is going to be nice. I can't imagine him doing crazy amounts of damage, but if he does, that'd be even better. Maybe we have another defense-based nuker for the arena, which we don't have any of the multipliers just yet. I'll be doing some testing on that when the test server comes out. But so far, it seems like a solid champion. It seems like if you need a clan boss champion, if you're struggling with faction wars, or if maybe an arena nuker, we don't know any of that just yet, so we'll see when it actually releases. But sustain, progression through content, and then possibly for clan boss, seems like a solid champion. But obviously, really no way to say, hey, you should go for this champion or you shouldn't go for this champion. So be careful with where you're going to use your resources. Maybe save some resources going into this fusion. It's going to be starting next Thursday. So we do have a 10x event coming up this weekend. So be mindful when you go to pull for that event. Maybe you want to save for this guy. But like I said, right off the bat, looks like it's going to be very niche uses. They've been catering more towards like early and mid-game players, people who are actually progressing through dungeons and areas like that. But this guy may actually have some pretty significant use in the clan boss. I'm definitely interested in seeing people who actually do the theory crafting, build the clan boss teams for him to work. But it's really going to depend on these books. I mean, if this has no cooldown reduction, 6 turns on a block damage, that's going to be pretty bad. Somebody out there may do a speed tune for it, but it's going to be a super fast champion. That is for sure. But either way, 6 turns. I imagine it's probably going to have 2 books, but I guess we'll find out here in the next few days. But guys, best of luck if you're going to go for this Helicath fusion. I definitely plan on going for it on my main account probably. Maybe even the free-to-play. Actually, on the free-to-play, probably not because I don't have that many shards. So the Bivald fusion, I failed that because of not having shards. I'm not going to fail another fusion for the same reason. But guys, thank you all very much for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed. And let me know what you think about the fusion, what you think about the frequency of fusions recently. And I will catch you all in the next video.